The University of Nairobi continues to expand its research capabilities by launching the Center for Urban-Rural Linkages in Africa, CURLA, in partnership with the UN Habitats. The center aims to bring experts from different disciplines to accelerate the achievements of 2030 Global Agenda and 2063 African Agenda. Africa envisions providing quality basic services as well as modern, affordable, and livable habitats by 2063.
Along with other academic, administrative, and support staff, we are looking forward to embark on the implementation of CURLA objectives. It is a journey that we started, and this launch will give us the impetus to run with it. We are not underestimating the task ahead, but we shall approach it like all our great marathoners from Kenya.
The Center, which is an affiliate of the Department of Urban and Regional Planning in the Faculty of Built Environment and Design, seeks to provide critical institutional environment that is conducive to innovative and multidisciplinary research.
It's a very important program for us because this is where we expect our politicians, our business executive, our colleagues in UN Habitat, once you feel there is something you want to advance policy-wise in UR, you can take a sabbatical and come to the center.
This center represents the combination of our collective efforts to address the multifaceted challenges that arises from the interplay between urban and rural areas in our continent.
As a world-class university, the University of Nairobi is the first in the region to host a center entirely dedicated to studying rural-urban linkages in Africa as part of its strategic plan 2019 to 2024 in research, enterprise, and innovation.
And we are looking forward to the knowledge that this center we will generate through the research they will carry out and dissemination of the same, and how this will influence policy.
This occasion is yet another testament to the benefit of our commitment partnership between UN Habitat and the University of Nairobi. Just for record, in 2015, UN Habitat and the University of Nairobi jointly convened Kenya Urban Planning Schools to develop a framework for reviewing planning education curriculum in Kenya.
The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals assert that massive slums, traffic snarl-ups, greenhouse gas emissions, and sprawling suburbs all over the world are as a result of poorly planned urbanization. Choosing to act sustainably means choosing to build cities where all citizens live a decent quality of life, creating shared prosperity and social stability without harming the environment.
I wish to assure you that the government is committed to advancing urban-rural linkages as a driver for sustainable development and inclusive growth. Kenya has been actively involved, of course, in the development of the global strategy on urban-rural linkages, as well as other regional and global processes related to urban-rural linkages.
The establishment of CURLA at the University of Nairobi is a great milestone for the institution in fostering research and conducting studies on best practices and norms on urban-rural linkages in Africa and beyond.
Now that the Center for Urban and Rural Linkages in Africa has come to the University of Nairobi, opportunity has been created for this university, working with UN Habitat and other universities and research institutions in Africa, to play a pivotal role in the search for and development of new paradigms to guide human settlement planning and development within new paradigms that would make the African region develop human settlements that would achieve synergies and symbiotic relationships between the urban areas and the rural areas.
In the words of Lee Keqiang, urbanization is not about simply increasing the number of urban residents or expanding the area of cities. More importantly, it's about a complete change from rural to urban style in terms of industry structure, employment, living environment, and social security.